Hello again, Father Ed here, Hope in Hard Times. Today I want to talk about beads, and that will be the topic of conversation for the next 3 or 4 days. We'll see how it goes. By beads I mean beads for keeping us calm, beads for meditating, beads for praying. And I'm going to look at 2 extremes here. One is if you don't have beads, you can make them with a piece of string, in this case a piece of elastic. Just add the knots. Easy to do, takes a couple of minutes. Do it with string, with wool, with elastic, whatever. At the other end of the scale, I received these as a present a few months ago, and these are called Rosary Beads. There'll be another session about those. The person that gave me them left the price on, and these cost €100. So they're real stone, polished stone, so they're really beautiful. It doesn't matter which you use, but both can be really helpful. So today is just simply about using beads to relieve stress. And stress relief is good for mental health, it's good for well-being. And if you smoke, you shouldn't, but we all do things we shouldn't. Part of it is about the addiction to nicotine, and part of it's about doing something with your hands. And people that don't smoke sometimes bite their nails or chew their pen. It's about a physical activity that is a relief against overthinking things. Now, very common in different parts of the world are worry beads. And it's just this example is a simple set of worry beads, probably from one of my holidays somewhere. And what you do is you can be talking, you can be walking, you can be driving. You just run the beads through your fingers. And it's one of these displacement activities. So you're not thinking all the time or talking all the time. You're actually doing something that's kind of, the devil makes work for idle hands, is the English saying. And then you see people, I've seen taxi drivers spinning them round like this. My hand-eye coordination is very poor, so if I do that, they fly off somewhere. But it's just a way of gently relieving stress. Don't think anything, don't say anything, just run them through your fingers and carry on doing what you're doing. That's one way of using them. And as I say, you can do it with the string or the elastic. I've lost the elastic one, they sprang away somewhere. There are other types of beads, not all so obvious. That's a type of bead with different beads to show different meditations or prayers. We'll do that in a future session. That's a Rosary Beads in very cheap plastic, like the first one I got from my granny in Ireland 56 years ago, 57 years ago. Then a discreet one is it's 10 beads, and you just run it round your finger like this. And again, you can either use them simply as a displacement activity to occupy your hands while you're thinking of something else. You can use it for meditation, or you can use it as prayer. And this one is olive wood from the Holy Land, from near Jerusalem somewhere. Again, quite discreet, used in the same way. What else have I got? It was only when I started doing this I realised what a collection I actually have. That's a similar type thing. Still got the label on it. But you run through. You'll see sometimes, especially if you're in mainland Europe, people hang beads from their car mirror. And then it's a kind of good luck charm, or a prayer charm, if you can call it that. So that's an introduction to beads. Just something to do to stop you overthinking. Something to do to help you calm down, settle down, so you're not smoking too much or biting your nails too much, or other people twirl their hair. And I've seen that a lot as well. I don't have enough to twirl, but that's for a future video. So thank you for just watching. It's a simple introduction to the next 2 or 3 sessions on beads, meditating, praying, just keeping ourselves busy and stopping ourselves overthinking. Thank you for being here. See you again tomorrow, which is Thursday.